Back in junior high in my freshman year of high school, I had this friend that was the worst influence I've ever had in my life. Both of us were young and were at the point in our lives where we wanted to push the boundaries and see how far we could take things and what we could get away with. It was a constant battle to see who could go farther than the other, and this day was no exception. That day, him and I were hanging out with a friend of ours at my place. When we got bored of my house, we decided to make our way to my garage, which was locked. We tried getting in through the car doors, but that didn't work. So we tried getting in through a window, but it was boarded up because my mom had already broken the window one day when she needed to get in the garage and it was locked. After a while, my friend asked me if I wanted to quote unquote kick it, which I presumed meant hang outside, but instead he decided to literally kick it. It being my door. When I turned the corner and saw that he had actually kicked open the door, I knew my mom would be pissed and that we should work on repairing the door so that even if she notices that somebody broke the door, she sees that it was accident and that we worked on repairing it. But instead, I was still on the mindset of seeing how far we could go and actually wanting to see how much trouble we'd be in, which is something that I mentioned to him, so we left it like that. A few days passed and I was hanging out at my buddy's house when I got a call from my mom saying that somebody had broken into the garage, which was like someone throwing ice water in my face all of a sudden to remember that we had done that. So I told my mom that it was actually us and that we would fix the door, which was an answer she was not happy with. So she told my buddy's parents about it and his dad angrily drove us to my place. While we were driving to my place, this song came on the radio which had the lyrics, "If I go to jail tonight, would you pay my bill?" Which my buddy thought was hilarious because of the situation that we were in and the fact that if my mom hadn't have called me first and just called the cops, we might have been arrested for this one. When we got to my house, my mom, who was noticeably pissed, was right there waiting for us. After my buddy's dad checked out the door, he told us that not only would we repair the door, but my buddy would pay for a deadlock because the situation would have been avoided if we had one. I left the day a little humiliated, but other than that I faced no repercussions, so I continued this battle with my friend to see who can push the limit. But on the good side, that just made for more stories to share. Until next.
From the bottom of my heart, I'd like to take this chance to apologize